Welcome to the review of Carnage, brought to you by
Snipping Diamond Squirrel
and Molten Ferret. Alright, for Carnage, his first power emote. He explodes with a radial. Right, very nice. For his second power emote.
What a couple of knuckleheads.
Anti-Venom and Venom come and have a lover's quarrel. For his third power emote.
Time for a snack, y'all. What?
The Punisher runs in and Spider-Man saves the day. Alright, his dance, he's rocking out. What a cool guy, Carnage. When he gets mad, he explodes. Alright. Now we're going to take him into a mission.
Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom?
Huh?
Boy, you ain't right in the head, I tell you what.
Here we roll.
Back to Baxter.
Alright, I'm not going to attack anybody, but Super Squirrel will.
Alright, as you can see, Carnage has a pretty strong combo. His last hit is actually really good because he jumps backwards, firing symbiote projectiles at the enemy and getting him safely out of harm's way. Bang. For his first power-up, he does damage in a range in front of him, causing knockback to those enemies that are hit. Right? Pretty good power. For his second star power, he does radial damage that causes knockback. It also gives him 3 boosts: regeneration, speed, and attack. So it's just like the Taskmaster's second star. Alright. Isn't that great? For his third power-up, he launches a barrier of symbiote tentacles around him, which causes knockback to the enemies. Also does pretty high damage. This is just like Electro or Invisible Woman, but for much higher damage. See that last hit in the combo again. Look at that. Safely out of harm's way from that poor old frost giant. The last of his species. Alright, now I'm going to show you his hero up. Shoots out radial symbiote projectiles that do pretty significant damage. It's a very good boss-killing maneuver. One of the things that makes Carnage really good is this third power, which makes him ideal for crowd control. He can cause knockbacks at many enemies, do significant damage just by running around. Alright. And that's the last of you. Alright, time for Loki.
My victory is assured.
I don't know about that, buddy.
Alright, Super Squirrel. 121 damage from me.
Taste my power, worms.
Available for 1,000 fractals.
In the store.
He's ages only, too.
Taste my power, worms.
So for Carnage's pros, I would say he's got a very good boost. It causes radial damage and knockback. Gives you health, regen, damage, and speed boost. Which really helps his hero up, which up close does major damage, and as you can see, just devastated Loki. So, for his pros, he's got a great combo, he's got a great second star power-up, and his hero up is very, very strong. He's great at crowd control, and he's a boss killer. For his cons, really all I have to gripe about is the model is good, but the color balance is off. There's a lot of black in his color model, which is kind of odd, because when you see his icon, he's not actually that dark.
That's nitpicky, though.
That is nitpicky. See, look at how much black is in there. I mean, on his body overall, that's like maybe 60% black. And you see up here on his icon, it's maybe only 30% black. So, really, really dark. And then they have a really cool effect where they have black swirling all over his body to give that effect of like motion of the symbiote. You can see up here in his eyes that it's also floating around in his eyes. So he's suffering from glaucoma or some kind of debilitating eye condition.
Definitely glaucoma.
Let's see, the only other con I can possibly think of is he has relatively low health. So he's on par with Shadowcat or War Machine. Only 290 at level 12, so he should be at 350 at max. But I think this is only just a balance, because otherwise he's super good in all other areas. So it's only the only spot where he is below average. Alright, well, that's the review of Carnage. I hope you enjoy him. Signing off, this is
Snipping Diamond Squirrel
and Molten Ferret. Come watch us again soon, where we're going to power emote all over your face.
Or don't.
You're not my friend.
What a couple.
And perhaps the worst con about Carnage is he's only available to agents in the shop for 800 gold.